in the studio. RecBoys.
Yeah, we in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. You know what we doing, supporting indie artists. DJ Shad, Mr. Catch Right, got the cup of Henny charging. Out the margin with the topic of discussion. Money talk, we here to fuss, and then they keep the special guests coming. Shad got the mute button, Chris got the drop. In the studio, they get it out the pot. They play the videos, let them know how to knock. Number one podcast, two kings, they claim the top spot. Take it to the next stop, get your merch at the rec shop. Swerving all lanes, got no time for the rest stop. No vest needed, intellectual bullets, get your head shot. From Spanish braids to dreadlocks, we here for the people. Did it from vinyls with needle, can't play hard if you kegels. Looking for my ring like I'm Schmeagol, here for the bread like a seagull. Warring for the flow, it's illegal. Everything out the vein, let it bleed through. Checking when you coming, cause we see you. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio, the studio. We in the studio, we in the studio, we in the studio.
Everybody needs to tune in to In the Studio with the RecBoys.
You should be in the studio with RecBoys.
The RecBoys. RecBoys. Man, RecBoys.
RecBoys. I'm tapping with my guys, the RecBoys. You should tap in too.
The studio.
RecBoys.
What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shad.
Mr. Catch Rec.
And we are the RecBoys, and this is In the Studio with the RecBoys, our weekly Wednesday show where we bring videos and content and trivia and interviews and a whole bunch of rec. How you like that for an intro? How you like that? You feeling that? You good?
You getting good? You getting good?
No, we
getting
getting good. Oh, you want me to switch it up? Because I got some shit for you.
Oh yeah,
I got some shit for you.
Let me see.
Oh, you want me to switch it up?
Good. Let me see.
All right, yo, listen. All right, for you guys that's tuning in, we just fucking around real quick, but I'm gonna give them that good old RecBoy intro. Imposters with bad posters. We back to get you straight. It's the RecBoys. What you know about that? All right.
Yeah, way better.
Yeah,
way
see?
better.
See?
Yeah, but you already know, man. Glad to be back. You know
Shout out
what
to
I'm
Jay
saying?
Davis in the building,
Yeah.
finally TV. You know how that shit goes down.
Another week, you know what I mean? Tonight, I'm excited, man. We got a guy who's been in the game for 20 years, 20 plus years. You know what I mean? Been around, you know what I mean? Got Billboard hits. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Big Rob for making the connection. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Big Rob.
Yeah, hit me up. But we got to get him that shirt too, man. That teal color RecBoy shirt. We gotta get him that. We gotta get him a cut. We gotta get him something. He asked me for that before the pandemic when I had the mask with the shirt and shit. Right. But yeah, we not gonna play no games. We got the homie from Las Vegas. They call him Black Silver, the Navigator.
Well, shake it up. How you feeling?
I'm awesome, bro. I'm chilling, man. How y'all?
You know, same old. Big Rod's in the building.
Word up. What up, bro?
So, real quick for everybody who's tuned in, let them know who you are.
Yeah, Black Silver the Navigator. You know, little subtitle to my thing. West Coast MC. Been doing this for quite some time. Most popularly known, I guess, from the Analog Brother project I did with Kool Keith and Ice-T back in the day. But, you know, since then, it's been a whole lot of progress and a whole lot of music given to the world, you know. So that's a quick sum up of your brother right here. What's happening with y'all, man? Talk to me. I talk back.
Listen, no, I get it. And I'm gonna jump right in because you kicked the door wide open. I don't think they understood what you just said. Kool Keith,
that went right over
Ice-T. Kool Keith and Ice-T.
Yo, word.
Yeah, that right there is phenomenal, dude. Just to have those two people in the same phrase,
right?
It's dope. How did that come about, man? Because I want to know the history. Shout out to DJ D Hops in the building too.
Super simple, man. To be honest with you, living in Los Angeles, everybody was living in Hollywood, California at the time. A little bit before the Analog Brother project came about, I had recently linked up with Cool Keith because I lived in the same fucking apartment with him. And so he and I were out getting busy, making music, doing tours. And Iceberg has always been my big homie, just from being a, South Central native. And then obviously him and Keith knew each other from the music biz, and they had already, been cool with each other. And Cool Keith's cousin, I think him and Mark Live as cousins, um, is Ice's type man and from Rhyme Syndicate. So it was a family affair. Word up. Like the homie Pimpin' Rex came swooped me up and had some beats. Now, mind you, me and Cool Keith live in the same building at the same time. So when he came to swoop me, I was like, has Keith heard this yet? So we ran down to Keith's spot and we all went up to Ice's crib. We used to call it the crack house. Long story short, we lived at the crack house for like 2 weeks. Me, Ice, well, obviously it was his house, but Cool Keith, Mark Live, Rex had his drum machine. Yo, we never left. Like we left like once to go have Mr. Chow's. But other than that, we was ordering Pink Dot, you know what I'm saying, every day, lived in the studio and just did the whole album right then and there. So that's how that came about.
Nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Chris. I know you got something bust about it.
Nah, I wanted to know the Navigator. Is that the way how they call you the Navigator because how you write and how you write out your rhymes?
Nah, man, that the Navigator little subtitle came a while back, like when I first really started taking MCing seriously, mid 90s ish. Me and my partner at the time, we had just got our first record deal. It was my first record deal, whatever. We was a group called the Mystic Poets, and he was Zig ESP, the Future, and I was Black Silver, the Navigator. So the concept was, he can see where we need to go, and I could get us there.
Got you.
Well, I also wanted to ask when that hit came out in '99, right? It went to number 10 on the billboards. Were you independent at that time?
It depends on which joint you're talking about. You talking about the Chevy 6.4? Which one you talking about?
I'm talking about the
there was two. One
the Black Elvis, the Black Elvis Lost in Space joint.
Oh, Lost in Space. Okay,
yeah.
So that was Cool Keith's album. That was when he was signed to Rough House Recordings. Which, like I said, me and Keith was on the Black Elvis tour, and we had an intermission in Los Angeles, and that's when we all went up and recorded at Ice's crib. So all of this was happening at the same time. So I don't know if it was Lost in Space or The Master of the Game with Roger Troutman, which I got a story about that. We were literally, when we did The Master of the Game, Cool Keith and Roger Troutman at Rough House Records, first time I met Roger, and he from LA. But anyway, we in not Jersey. Where was Rough House? We were in damn, my wife is from there.
Miami. Ain't Rough House.
Philly. We were in Philly.
Oh, okay. Philly.
We were in Philly. And first time I met Roger, we recorded the record, yo. They had like a meeting, Cool Keith and Chris Swartz, the owner of Rough House, and so we went to a bar. Now, mind you, I'm with Roger Troutman, Idol, right? We went to this little Irish bar down the way, had a couple brews, chilled until the session was starting back up. Came back, cut the record. 2 days later, man, he left and passed. So we were literally, when we did that record, the last people to work with Roger Troutman. That's the jewel for everybody.
Wow.
But were you independent though? Were you signed to a record label when all this happened?
I wasn't signed. That was Cool Keith's deal. I was indie.
Right, but you got the publishing and all the stuff that that's what I'm trying to get at. That's exactly what I'm trying. The reason I'm trying to get at that because this is independent based. You know what I mean? We try to get guys on like you to pass this knowledge on to these guys. And the biggest thing I want them to take away from this joint went number 10 on the charts, and you're an independent artist on a major artist track. And you own the publishing and the rights to your joint.
Absolutely.
Chris is more into the industry stuff. I want to know. You got in the game early in the game.
Yes, sir.
I want to know how was the lifestyle because yo, dude, Ice-T is solidified. Like he's in like we're both street dudes. I'm I had a little bit of time behind the wall, so my streets run a little bit deeper than Chris's, but only because of that fact. So I'm more interested in like how was the era? Because yo, LA out there back then, rap music, it originated in the East and coming out there. Explain to the people real quick, like how was the scene back then?
Okay, so Los Angeles, predominantly gangster music is what everyone listened to. Now you have a small group of people that were unique. You know what I'm saying? And that was kind of the clique that I was from. Now, mind you, I was a skateboarder, I was a graffiti artist, and I loved hip hop. I was a break dancer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm into hip hop. Now this is late 80s. I'm not one of these spring chickens around these parts, right? So I graduated from Crenshaw High School in 1989. Okay, so I'm in the thick of it. All these movies the cats saw, Boys in the Hood, all that, where they capped them cats inside the parking lot of the Crenshaw Mall, eat a burger. I used to go there 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the thick of it. But I'm like I said, I'm one of these different cats. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hood, but I'm trying to do some other shit. I'm not listening to NWA every fucking day. I'm listening to De La. I'm listening to just whatever else I was feeling. Kwame, all of this shit that was popping. Kind of a flower child, if you will. And like I said, plus I was a groover. I was a dancer, so I was leaning more towards that whole genre of hip hop.
Yeah, you dance with Will.i.am, right?
Yeah, word up. Hip hop hippies, you know what I'm saying? We was all in the dance crew together. Me, him, Apple, and Taboo. You know what I'm saying? And Razzcast too. You know what I'm saying? Let me not leave out. That wasn't it. It was a bunch of us. You know what I'm saying? Good old John Austin from C. Arson. That's my brother from another. But anyway, but now mind you, we all hood niggas. Like, I've been fucking with Black Eyed Peas before they was Black Eyed Peas. You know what I'm saying? I produced on their first demo when they was the App Band Clan. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I came up with these cats. Me and Rocker from Dilated used to walk our little brother, his little brother and my little sister to grade school before we went to junior high. You know what I'm saying? Just to give you some feedback. But yeah, but we was young and we was running the streets, you know what I'm saying? But we was really trying to avoid gang banging. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Although, I came up, like I said, from the Crenshaw district, you know what I'm saying? I was raised around 6-0 Crips and 40s. That's like pretty much what I know. All them niggas, all the G's is still around, still call me Ollie Rock. And that's how I met Ice-T in the hood, you know what I'm saying? And why I knew him before the whole Analog Brother thing. So as a skateboarder, I used to always be in the streets, he's like, look at these fools. They didn't know nothing. Why is a nigga skating? You know what I'm saying? That whole thing, I was an odd man out, but it was what I was into. And all the hood cats, they was like, okay, whatever, let him do his thing. So one day, one of the G's pulled around the corner while me and the homies was skating in the street and was like, yo, come here. I'm like, hey, what's up? I knew him. I ain't gonna say his name, but I knew him. And I pretty much knew what he was into. But to us, you know what I'm saying? He was an older cat, had a fly rip. He used to buy us ice cream from the ice cream truck. So I was like, what's happening, right? He gave me a bag, told me not to open it, and he'll be back to get it. I'm trying to make this fast. I didn't see him or hear about nothing till about 5 months later. I used to, like I said, I used to do graffiti too. In the back of the condos that I stayed in, there was a garage with about just bodies width before there was a gate. And I used to squeeze back there and practice tagging on the side of the garage. And so I knew nobody ever went back there because my parents would have killed me at the time. So I know nobody ever went back there. Yeah. So anyway, I dug a hole, put the bag in there, did what he said, never looked at it. 5 minutes later, he came pulled up. He's like, yo, what's up? Boom, boom, boom. So I gave it to him. Obviously, like I said, nothing was touched. He hit me with $100 bill and was like, yo, I owe you one. You solid. And so now, mind you, at the time I'm going to Crenshaw High School. I'm the odd man out, but I'm in my senior year, so I'm skateboarding on the senior quad. I'm trying to wrap this up, but you asked, so I got to tell you.
Yeah, nah, go ahead.
Go ahead. You good.
It's your time. It's your time.
Yeah. Nah, you good.
Yeah. Now, as a street skater, I fall all the time. It's nothing. And a lot of the people there, has seen me bust my ass, but they also know I was good. So, like, watch him keep doing it. He'll probably land that trick in a minute. So I fell. My board flew off, and one of the young cat from 6-0, picked up my board. He started tic-tacking and showing off for the little chicks he was with. So whatever. The bell rang. So I was like, what I'm saying, let me have my skateboard back or whatever. And he was like, nah, hold up. So I gave him a second. And then, people started thinning out. I'm like, I got to get to class. Let me have my board. So he busy showing off and he fall. I'm going to go pick up my board. He snatched it out my hand. Long story short, again, I ain't no punk. I'm a skateboarder, but I ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? But he trying to treat me like I am. And I get it. I'm trying not to get in trouble or whatever you want to call it. And so I grabbed the skateboard back. We tugged for a little bit. I finally get the board and he swing on me. When he swung on me, he didn't really hit me. He kind of grazed my shoulder. And so I just turned around and cracked him with the skateboard. Everybody that's still left around, ooh, whatever. He get up, he was like, after school, he gave me the little sign like it's finna go down.
Yeah.
School security come, they said, everybody's like, yo, it wasn't Chris. That's my government name. It was Pooney. And so they kind of like stitched on him right there, but they didn't want me to get in trouble. And they knew he was an asshole. Yeah. So when I finally get to class, everybody was like, yo, y'all need to let him go home early. You know what I'm saying? Your people gonna kill this boy. You know what I'm saying? And so I wound up not leaving school. So one of the deans or whatever came and got me and took me downstairs, and they was gonna have somebody take me home. But long story short, when I came outside, a bunch of older G's from 60s at the time, including Iceberg, was down there. And everybody heard the stories of when he had the red primer Porsche, when him and Darlene was still together. My first time meeting him. Man, that day, I'm going to just say they looked out for me, man. They called me Ollie Rock. They said they heard what I did for the other homie. And, yo, you from the set. If anybody ever, say anything, just tell them you know us. And they've been looking out me ever since, man. You know what I'm saying?
Dope. That's dope.
That's how that story come back around, so. Yeah.
Iceberg, man. You keep bringing up Iceberg, man. I'm fascinated the fact that you like real talk. My business partner, he doesn't have a bad. It's a good habit. He has a good habit of holding off good information from me. At first, I thought it was a bad habit. So he's like, he's running down the names and list of people we got for this month. And, and he says your name real quick, so I'm like, all right, whatever. So he sends me the video. First video he sends is with Iceberg. And I'm like, wait a minute, my nigga, you ain't tell me, wait a minute, dude, we got a legend in the building? Like, yo, you didn't tell. So I hit him back immediately. I don't even think I hit him. I think I just posted like, yo, listen, like, it's dope that we're reaching OGs that really put pain in this game.
Right.
To bring you to our audience and know the caliber of people that you've been around, the people that you were associated with, and not only because you could be around those people now, and it's different from being around them in the 80s.
Oh, no doubt.
You get what I'm saying? Like people don't know. People look at Ice-T now and they see SVU and all that other good shit, but that nigga was cop killer. Like people don't realize how serious Ice was.
At the time, I'm telling you this story. Remember, this is way before me picking up a mic, and really, Ice had done like all that reckless shit, but he was still in the streets at the time. He wasn't music wasn't paying his bills.
Got you.
So how is it because I know we had Taz on I think it was a year or two ago, Wild Guy, You know what I'm saying? And he has changed a lot since then. You know what I mean? When you
I'm
go
sure.
back and
Right.
you look, you know what I mean? He was wild footage. So you got Taz, you got Raz Kaz, Ice-T. How is it working? Like, what's the craziest story you can remember working with one of these guys?
Yo, I didn't even know you had been over here, but when y'all was setting it up before y'all brought me in, I was looking at the trailer, and I see hell up my peoples. Rampage, the Boy Scout, that's my peoples. I see Tash, of course. I think, did y'all have the homegirl New York on there?
Nah, yo, Big Ra.
No,
Big Ra. No. I'm telling Big Ra. I'm telling whoever is connected, because all y'all connected.
No doubt.
Yeah, he blowing you up. He blowing you up. Get them to us, man. Get them to us ASAP.
But so what was you asking? Like, as far as Raz and Tash, what was the question?
What's one of the craziest stories that you got with these guys that nobody probably ever heard?
I mean, gosh, man, I mean, we brothers. Like I said, like, you know, me and Raz was on the phone not today, yesterday, talking about some stuff we got planned. And Tash I'm in Vegas. You know, Tash live. I could walk to his house in 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we run to each other at the corner store on accident. That's how close you know what I'm saying? Not admitting that we brothers, like I said, but we stay right down the street from each other. So, you know, these people I see all the time. I might be with Tash in an hour to go do some other shit out here, you know. So it's just regular. I got hundreds of stories. I got
something else. Chris ain't gonna say it too. I'm the nigga that's gonna say it. Tell Raz, he owe us.
Okay.
So he was supposed to come on. We had everything set up, and something came up. It was that COVID period, you know what I'm saying? And something came up, but we never got to get it back on and shit. But
no beef.
It's dope to even have the opportunity to chop it up with you guys. You know what I mean? And learn. Like, and I want to stress this again. Like, people gotta understand. He did a lot of this independent. He still is independent.
Yeah,
doing all this, hitting the billboards, and I read somewhere you a booking agent as well. So do you scout talent and stuff like that as well?
Okay, so word. I don't really scout talent. What happened was I was pretty much fed up with hip hop. Not hip hop. Let me back up. Not with hip hop, with the game, with the industry, right? And it wasn't from a creative aspect. It was just the dumb shit. Bullshitting promoters, you know, lying ass companies, you know, because even, you know, the game wasn't like it is now, where, you know, I've had distribution with Empire, and they give you a backdoor porthole, and you may not have a bunch of marketing, but you can release records as much as you fucking want. Those outlets weren't there a little while ago, let's just say. You know what I'm saying? You had to go to a label and discuss a distribution deal if that's all you wanted, and go from there, right? So with that being said, gosh, I'm trying to stay on point to answer your question. All right.
The independent part of it, you doing all this independent.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm getting at is, you know what I'm saying, without just telling you everything I'm doing right now, is I fell back because the game was pissing me off, and I was like, look at my Rolodex. You know what I'm saying? I could start booking these cats. So I made a couple calls to a couple venues. I always keep a list of people I meet during concerts and just, you know, regular spot dates or whatever. A lot of the tours, I made a lot of connections, right? Even, I don't know if y'all know, but me and Kool Keith were the opening act for the Red Hot Chili Peppers Californication tour. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, that's huge.
Oh, huge. First time I ever rocked for 30,000 plus. Crazy shit. But anyway, I kept a lot of those contacts over the years. So I opened up my book, and I started calling some people, called some venues, and it was like, okay, you know, what's your asking price? We tried to book them before, and it was this. So long story short, as far as the booking agency goes, I don't really scout talent. I know a lot of people in the industry just from being in it and being in the game. So what I did was, everybody liked fucking with me because the artists would give me the homie price. And then I don't charge that 20% that Rock Nation need. I take 5 from the artist and 5 from the venue. So everybody happy. Not only am I getting the lowest price, but they dealing with me directly. It's not some big company, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's making more money because I'm not taking that big ass cut. It just worked. You know what I'm saying? It was like natural progression or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I do that too.
Your network helping build your net worth. That shit here. I say that shit here on the show the whole time. This shit is built on relationships, and people don't get that. Like, you know what I mean? They live in this social media world to where they think now everything is right here and this is what it is. They forget to go outside. Like they hear these people say, "Yo, I'm outside," and they equate that to being outside on the corner doing the dumb shit. But what I mean is, you got to be outside doing this business, meeting people, shaking hands. You know what I mean? Like, you don't become Black Silver without being outside and meeting people and able to build to where you got now 6 independent studio albums. You know what I mean? Fucking hit records and that's what these guys need to look up to. You know what I mean?
I mean, you know, Tash says it all the time, man. You got to show up to blow up. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Listen, real quick. How many groups are you officially a part
of? Officially, so Analog Brothers. A lot of people talk about Analog Brothers, but I think a lot of people missed Black Ice. You know, y'all was like, yo, Iceberg and Kool Keith. Yo, me and Ice-T are also a group and got a whole album called Black Ice, Black Silver and Ice-T. So that's true.
I got it written down right here. Let me take a shot at it. Let me take a shot at it and tell me if I'm wrong.
Yep.
All right. So I got Analog Brothers, and correct me on this, Liquid Crew?
Oh, the Liquid Crew. That's not really a group, though. That's not a group.
Okay.
All right.
2000 Crows and Black Ice. That's what I got.
Okay, so
you got the Analog
Crows
and I got
Liquid
that one first.
2000 Crows and Liquid Crew. Those are crews. Liquid Crew, most popularly known for Defari, Razkaz, Dilated Peoples, obviously the Alcoholics, and King T, the captain of the Liquid Crew. That's the Liquid Crew, right? And then 2000 Crows is my crew from LA, underground hip hop superstars. You know what I'm saying? Came up in the Project Blowed era. A lot of people actually, you know, when Project Blowed is brought up, all of a sudden 2000 Crows is in the same conversation. A lot of talented brothers, multi-talented, and so forth and so on. So both of those are crews, not necessarily groups.
Got you.
You feel me?
Check this out, right? I got a 2-part question, right? How was it like taking hip hop and putting the West Coast feel on it? Because you guys are like different, and you're the only person that I know from the West Coast. I know there's numerous of people, but you're the only one that we've had on the show that deal with more elements of hip hop other than rap. Like when you said that you were a b-boy and that you dance, that shit blew my mind, because I really thought breakers and a lot of that shit was just an East Coast thing. Now that's one part. Like, how did you get in? How was that? Because was it perceived a lot? Like, was it shunned upon like skateboarding?
Not at all. Not at all. There was plenty of, like I said, there was a whole underground dance scene in Southern Cali when I was into it heavy, and there was plenty of cats like me. Not as nowhere close to as much as the skateboarding thing.
Got you. But with the graffiti too? Like there was massive crew beefs. I mean, not just not on gang shit, but I'm talking about on the artistry type shit.
Yo, check it out, man. I'm in a documentary that just got released on Amazon Prime. Look up CBS, Can't Be Stopped. So I was from West Coast Artists, Can't Be Stopped, or City Bomb Squad. That's the CBS. And I started a crew called C2D, which also Rocka from Dilated was from, called Create to Devastate. And hell yeah, it was graffiti beats, rival crews, and all that shit. Yo, it was the West Coast version of the East as far as graffiti and dancing go. It was widely accepted and popping on both levels.
All right, part 2, right? Tim Dog, fuck Compton. Fuck Compton. What was the mood? What was the mood? Because I was all for it. I just started listening to rap, and I think one of my favorite songs was Ren. What was it? A black motherfucker named Ren. And Tim Dog came with the fuck Compton, and I was like, oh shit. And I didn't.
So go ahead. What's crazy about that. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. When cats on the West first heard that, they wanted to kill him. It would have been a bad time for him to come to the city if he came right when that was popping.
Gotcha.
But then people started understanding that it's hip hop, and he was repping where he from, and at any moment somebody can just come back with a fuck wherever he from song, and it was gonna be what it was, right? But I gotta say this too. Now, a lot of people automatically assume, especially with the Kool Keith connection, that he probably cool with Tim Dog too. No, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. No. Listen, I mean, I understand it because I was from New York. I'm from New York, so when that shit dropped, I kind of got it. You get what I'm saying? And it was like,
Word.
you know, at that point in time, listen, West Coast was making its move. It was making its power move. At that point in time, like, and nobody really understood what was going on in hip hop except for Tim Dog's people, and he was kind of faded out anyway. So it was like, damn, the Snoop started coming up. There was a lot of shit that was like, yo, the gang culture started really getting in the news, and hip hop is added into that. So, you know, I got it, but I just needed to know how that was, because for me, I blasted that shit, even though Tim Dog was whack.
Right.
We from New York. No. He was ass cheeks. He was, but it was just the fact that, like, yo, listen, these guys, you know, Deep Cover was out. You know, niggas like Boys in the Hood is out. Like the West, you could see the momentum shifting. Go ahead.
No, I was saying you dead ass right, because that's when Snoop was like, fuck Tim MUT or whatever he said. And people kind of let it go after that, because they was like, okay, Snoop got back at him, whatever, we ain't tripping, right? You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no worldly thing. Now, when I say fuck that nigga, it's on some personal shit, because I did kick it with him, with Kool Keith and all that. I know him just as a bitch ass nigga. He tried to play me. He tried to play me over a female. Like some dumb shit. Some really goofy shit.
Talk about it. That's what I'm talking about. That's
some goofy shit. Yo, I brought some chicks from Inglewood up to Kool Keith crib, and one of the chicks was kind of chunky. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, whatever. Folks was all over, and this nigga tried to play me over her. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tripping. I leave the shorties there, whatever. I go do some other shit with the homies. I was going to come back, make sure everything's good in a couple hours. Long story short, I get back. The bitch hella mad at me. This nigga done told her everything I was saying about her. I'm trying to get his fools the heads up. Wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word, one of the chicks tried to stab me, yo.
No, that's
and you probably still try to give her a ride home after that. Like, yo, so come on, it's good.
Word up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna leave them in Hollywood. These is, you know, little hood rats. They don't know where they at. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
All right. One more real quick.
Hey, so I asked him for the fade, and he punked out. He wouldn't be around me no more. So that's why I call him a bitch ass nigga. Take the fade.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, nah. A lot of people, man, ain't with that. It's sad.
I needed that story. No. All right, my homie said, R.I.P. Tim Dog, though. That's in New York, you nigga. All right, so
hold on.
Hey, is he really gone? I heard that was a rumor.
I heard it was a rumor too. I don't
really?
know. I heard.
You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, just out of respect, I thought he was still around. I heard he was in ATL laying low somewhere. So out of respect, you know, I ain't gonna come at him that foul if he pieced out for real.
No, I got you.
Yeah. I heard it was a rumor too.
Cool.
But before Shout out to this last question, salute to Finally TV. We actually run this over there as well. You know what I mean? They let us do it simultaneously over there, Finally TV. But I would like to ask you a favor right here live. Would you be willing to go chop it up with my man Gabe on Finally TV as well? Another podcast just like us on the come up. But this guy is a hip hop historian. He's probably going crazy right now while he's tuned in. He loves hip hop.
Dig it. I mean, have him get at me. Word up. Yeah.
Dope. Guess y'all hit him with the last question so we get to on the rec, because you know
right.
I gotta try to win against the OG. I'm sorry, King. I gotta try to win.
All right, so check it out, right? I don't know what year it drops, but Corrupt drops New York. What was the vibe like out on the West Coast?
I can't really say it was really a vibe. You know, I think initially it was the ooh factor. Let's see what New York come with, but it wasn't really a big deal on the West. It was even kind of expected. You know, everything was going on. Suge running around all over the place, acting a fool. You know, so it was kind of, I don't know. It seemed like it was kind of expected. It wasn't a big surprise. Like the main reaction was more like, let's see what them fools come with. You know what I'm saying?
Even
after,
that. But even after that, you seen like you know Biggie got on the radio and was like, "Yo, them niggas is shooting. They recording over there, and then the shots get fired, and it's just a wild thing." And you know, I
mean, yo, I came up in South Central, man. Gunshots. I'm sure you know from coming up in New York. That's not only do you get conditioned, and it sucks that it was so damn regular. But with that being said, you say some shit like that, somebody go feel funky and probably try to get at you.
Yeah, and kind of, and you know, Big sent him over there. I mean, once you say, yo, them niggas is over there, because nobody really knew, but you went on the radio station, it was like, yeah, you know them niggas is over there, right? So, but, damn, man, you came up.
I mean, it's the dog pound. And Snoop, he's skinny as hell, but the nigga tall as shit, he stand the fuck out. Especially in New York with that West Coast swag. Somebody saw his ass. I ain't gonna put it all on Big.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't know how to feel when that video came out. I was like, what the? And then to find out that they were here, really doing it,
really shooting the video.
Like it was like,
I wasn't making it. He wasn't playing.
Like, oh shit.
Hey yo, I was disappointed. When I heard Mobb Deep's retaliation, because I thought P was gonna really get at him, and it was just lackluster to me. And I'm a Mobb Deep fan, you know what I'm saying? So I was hoping, I was kind of rooting for the ESO now with a little bit.
You know what's funny?
Didn't Nori do something too? Was Nori and damn, Nori?
I think Nori might have had a line or two, but I don't think he did the whole record. But I'm not positive.
Even the Mobb Deep record, I liked it because of the fact that, you know, I'm from New York. Fuck them niggas over there. Yeah. Fuck them niggas over there. I was young, but but lyrically, that shit was no comparison. It was really,
like I said, it wasn't a bad record. It's cool. Still to this day, I listen to it, but I don't know. I was expecting some. I don't know. I thought they was going to go in for real.
I thought Hov was gonna. But at that time, Mobb Deep, Prodigy was probably thought of as one, if not the best rapper in New York, one or two best rappers. Yeah. Them niggas was on fire. Them little niggas was scorching.
Oh, absolutely.
Now let me ask you this, because for us out here in the East Coast, it was. For the guys who wasn't in the industry or around that type of energy, you know what I mean, getting it from like the Source magazines, because it wasn't the time of the internet when you got it, you could get information like this. We were hearing it after the fact, right?
Yeah.
And for us, it was like, yo, don't go out there. We hearing they like, yo, the artists can't go out there to perform. They can't do this. How was it really an East West Coast beef, or was it an individual beef that ended up happening in another territory?
Look, I'm gonna say it like this. Yes, there was an East Coast, West Coast thing, but it was a thing because of two things. One, the media playing it up as usual. And then two, you got all these fans that take it personal when they favorite artists get into it. They feel like they involved too. You know what I'm saying? So amongst the artists, it was very minimal, you know. Now, we can talk about Pop. He didn't keep his mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? Pop, outspoken. And if he said it, he probably really felt that way. But that don't mean the whole West Coast was feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the artists. Now, because this is all the people on the West and the people on the East see, as far as the fans go, then they choosing sides. And it's a problem when they see somebody from the other side.
Right.
Even though, you know, some shit popped off way after the artists spoke to each other backstage at an event, at an airport, shit might have been squashed between them. You know what I'm saying? But these fans don't know that. And like you said, no internet. The news didn't want to cover no positivity. They want to keep the negative part of the shit going. And so, you know, unfortunately, man, people get hurt over shit like that, you know?
People get killed.
It's sad,
that was we lost one to ignorance. You know, you gotta understand. You'll stay in your lane. Gangs are gangs for a reason. If you're not in that lane, stay out that fucking lane. And
man, word up. Word up.
Two, don't take shit so fucking personal. You get what I'm saying? If you don't know what's going on, leave that shit alone and let whoever's involved, the parties involved, you know, deal with that shit. Because we lost two. You know what I'm saying? And it's some bullshit. And we're lucky that hip hop has survived the way it has survived because we lost.
Yo, this is the 2023 50th year. This is
a
big year. This is a big year for hip hop.
Hip hop, hell yeah.
This like a lot of people think because I'm big on the energy type shit. I think this is gonna be a big year, music wise and everything for everybody involved.
Listen, let's put it out
right
there.
Now this year.
Put it out there. Yo, listen, if you guys are tuned in and you feeling what I'm saying, let me get a 100 in the comments. We need that detox. Right? You need a detox, right? Let's
good luck with that one.
We've been waiting how long?
You might get a whole nother project you're not waiting on before you get detox.
Well, I don't know, dude. I mean, 50 in? I mean, who's more? I mean, there's not too many grandfathers because Dre's the grandfather of hip hop. There's not too many grandfathers who still have enough pull to where, yo, dude, he could break the fucking internet. If it drops, it's a wrap. It officially drops, and it's huge for hip hop. That's all I want is for hip hop. But
can I give you a jewel?
What's up?
Dre got so many records. He like Prince. He got a vault. Mm-hmm. Dre got so many records. He could go pick 15 right now and say it's the detox.
And then don't be the detox.
Y'all would never know. The world would never know.
No,
the world would never know. But knowing him, it gotta be like this brother just said. It's all about the energy with Dre. It gotta be right for him. You know, obviously it ain't about the money. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be right. He a real artist when it comes to that type of thing.
Nah, he's one of those pain in the ass artists. Like real artists are pain in the ass. Like because they need everything. No, they need everything right. But real quick, we're gonna jump into this trivia. This is called On the Rec with the RecBoys. We got 5 questions, all multiple choice. We're gonna jump into them. It's you versus Chris.
This ain't no East West Coast shit.
Thank God.
Fun. We just had fun. But the people tuned in, they're going to play along with us. They be cheating, though. They get on the internet and try to search it. You know what I mean? Me and you going to try to do it straight up. Shad, we'll ask you, I'm going to tell you right now, some vague-ass question. Like, yo, who was the number 1 R&B singer in 1999?
Don't do that.
And you be like, yo, who the... Like,
I'm gonna start calling you.
He's the Nori.
Start calling you little nigga on the
He's the Nori. You know how Nori asks them vague ass questions? He's like, yo, what the fuck do you mean? Sean is the Nori of in the studio.
I guess if I'm gonna be compared to somebody, it might as well be Nori. But you already know what it is. It's DJ RecBoy Shot, Missing Catch Rec. Before we jump into that, yo, my homie got something to say real quick. Alright,
man, what's this? In the studio with the RecBoys on Finally TV. Go ahead and grab their merch everywhere. Check out their page In the Studio with the RecBoys. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. Every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Check them out. Like, follow, subscribe. Y'all enjoy the rest of the show.
Nice. Yo, listen, Black Silver, we definitely gonna get you on the Finally TV, the What We Talking About podcast. Gabe does 2 different podcasts, so he's a good brother, intelligent brother. He's very well rounded in hip hop, so it should make for a great conversation. But you're in the studio with the RecBoys, and it's On the Rec. First question is, let's get to the first question. What year did Ice-T join Law and Order? Yo, listen, dude, the very first
2002.
I'm
going with the homie. I don't even know. I'm going with the homie.
All right, real quick. Listen. All right, let me bring it up full screen so that the people at home can guess. What year did Ice-T join Law and Order? Jay Royal said 2002. Chris and Black Silver both said 2002. Fu said D. Y'all want the answer?
We know it's D.
Yeah, but all y'all niggas is wrong. It's B actually. He's actually this is some shit for y'all. This is some hip hop. No, this is some hip hop knowledge for you. Do you realize? Hold on. Do you realize your big homie is the longest male
running African American on a
actor on NBC, my nigga?
Yes,
the
sir.
longest straight, 23 seasons straight. He actually started in 2000 season. It was show number 2, and I got I got another question. We're gonna jump into that right now. But right now it's 0-0. So let's jump into the next question. What song played on Ice-T in his first Law and Order show? He actually had a song playing, his song, while he was on the show. Dude, listen.
I'm gonna say it's High Rollers.
Okay, good pick, Chris. We got A, High Rollers. B, I'm Your Pusher. I'm Your Pusher might be my favorite Ice-T song, man. Like, real talk, it was just so smooth. C is coming through.
That's always been my joint too.
Right, yo, and D is Body Rock. You know, I was moving during them days, so it was kind of you know.
I'm going B.
I'm Your Pusher. All right, and the homie's going A, High Rollers. We got A for Fools, B for J.O. Royal. Any more takes before it's gone? All right, the correct answer is actually C, coming through. So y'all niggas is on donuts, a piece.
Yeah, this is
yeah.
Embarrassing, son.
And Black Silver, he tried. I'm telling you right now, he know that's your homie, so he was definitely trying to give you the one up.
Hey, as soon as I seen the first question was Ice, I said I bet it's another one too.
Okay, I'll give you that. Listen. You know what happened is while I'm doing the questions, I start going on and finding out more information, more interesting information. So hip hop, just to have the knowledge of this shit is super dope, man. And to bring it to you guys, you know, damn, last time this happened, I won. Yeah, you went 3 straight. He might go 3 straight. All right, next question.
All right.
What acts are in the song We're All in the Same Game? How many acts are in the song We Are in the Same Game?
Oh,
you remember that song? Yeah, I know you remember that song. A lot of our viewers are younger, so they might not.
Easy E, Tone Loc, Iceberg, Def Jeff, shit. Ooh, Soul, the Sisters of Soul. D.
Go ahead, give me a number. Look. Hold on. We got A15, B14, C13, or D12.
Okay,
I said 14.
Names, so I'm counting in my head. Who else?
Ross said 14. J. Royal said 12. He said I'm too young for these questions. Fuck out of here. Yo, it's history. It's hip hop history. Y'all got to
I'm gonna stop at 13.
Okay. What you
got?
Chris?
I don't know this one, but 15 is my favorite number, so I'm going A.
Okay, so we got A for Chris and C for Black Silver. Yo, believe it or not.
Don't tell me we both wrong again.
There's the answer right there. Go talk to your homie.
B.
Go talk to your homie. Absolutely. Y'all niggas is 0 for 3, my nigga, but we got 2 losers on the show today.
Yo, we doing this together.
We got 2 losers on the show.
We doing this together. Don't worry about us over here, Sean.
All right, next question is, what year did Roscoe drop his first album? 1995, 1996, 1997, or 1998? Shout out to
I gotta go 96.
Because Ross said he's gonna get us on. He got us. Ra, you got us. I got the shirt.
Word up.
You got us. I got the shirt.
I'm going. Damn.
J. Royal said, "Hey."
Yeah, I remember it coming out late. Oh fuck. I'm going A.
All right, so we got A and B. Ross said 95. Okay, got you, Ra. All right, So the correct answer is B, 1996. So right now it's 1-0. Chris, you can tie. You can tie.
Yeah, this is the last one. This is the last one. We gotta go wreck or wreck. Let's see. Let's see if I can tie with the big homie. Let's see if I can tie with the big homie.
The first rapper to have a #1 book on the New York Times bestseller list.
Wow.
A, M, B, Jay-Z, C, Logic, or D, Dr. Dre. Yo,
and it's the first one, right?
Yeah, the first one to have a #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. Jay Royal said B.
Oh, man.
Jay had a book?
Decoded. He had the book Decoded. Remember where it went about his rhymes? Right, and he broke down each rhyme? Senior G says C.
Yo, I'm gonna go C, man.
Fu said D, Dr. Dre. Jay Royal said Decoded.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Don't get scared. Don't get scared. I just watched Life the other day, so don't get
I'm
scared.
going B. I'm going B. I'm going B.
All right, so we got B and C. All right, Ross said C. The correct answer is C. Logic.
Word.
So, yo, 2-0, Chris, you lost again.
Yeah.
Hold on. Look at his face when he aced.
Nah, homie came on here and caught wreck. came on here and caught wreck.
Shout out to my homie, Big Chris, Big Black Silver in the building. We had a good time.
Respect.
You won that, but this is what you need to win, because this shit right here is for the people. The people pick this. So this is the segment of the show we call Rec or Rec. You already know what it is. REC or WRECK. If that shit is Rec, that shit is a car crash, an accident, some shit that you don't want to be part of. Rec, yo, let us know. You know, and if it's REC, then you know it's reaching everything conceivable. It's them RecBoys. It's what's hot. So let the people know what you think. And let's get into it. You already know. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec, Black Silver. We'll talk to you guys on the other side, all right? Let's get it.
Cultural Entertainment, sucker.
RecBoys. Killer highlight. Light a match up. Yeah, me and the microphone is of the same bloodline. Y'all wet in the streets, I'm trying to flood mine. Have a dose of the dopeness, this legit. Toilet paper your floor, I'm spitting some shit. Got a feel for the flyness, without gank, Sinatra flavor, and I'm just being frank. Touchdown, give me the ball, I'ma score. Lyrics pimping, the beat's the main whore. Chef these bars to your mama for breakfast. Live in the bed, Benihana. Next shit, get your chin touched for stepping up. Got beef? Good, glad I brought the charbroiler. Should I press or should I wait? Nah, let a nigga slide, then he think he can ice skate. Back to this bomb that I'ma be on fathom. Opportunity knocked, then I grabbed him. Ducked the sucker punch, then jabbed him. These is energy bars, bet it outlast them. I go in to get it in, beginning to end, a better blend. I'm in the mix, like how I live a life below stress. The amount of fucks I give is so less. Alive, dude, that's my reputation. I'm the CPR in a dead situation. You know that bullshit, a barrier. But I've always been a warrior, never been a warrior. Your aim is wrong, bang this song. Bring pain to your pawn like I'm Genghis Khan. Rap is whack, please ring the alarm. All these puppeteer cats being stringed along. Crabs in a barrel, everybody greasy. Do what's right, my nigga, not what's easy. I'm out of sight like poltergeist or recon on a bank I'm supposed to heist. A minimal touch gives a rush of bliss. Adrenaline rush, pull the clutch and drift. I'm peasy, hella greedy, the game needs me for cheesy. This shit is easy, believe me. On my bang out, let the bullets ring out and see who gets fucked if I gotta pull my thing out. Yeah, I swear, smell it in the air. I'm here, your boy's about to have a good year. And life is decisions that you have to make. But don't study me, you won't graduate. Know that money is a chick who loves to keep fucking. If you grind hard enough, that bitch will keep coming. Black Silver Navigator, like a matchup. 2,000 crows, liquid
crew's finest. Big shouts to MC Light. MC's is paper thin. You know what I'm saying? DJ Obi on the beat.
I'm a man of respect around here. They love me around here. I'm a swell guy. 1, 2, 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I had the turntable at the wrong speed.
You already know what that is. That was the first joint of the day. It was all rec. Yo, listen, that fucking MC Light sample. Oh my.
Yeah.
God. Yo, listen. I didn't listen to the video. I don't listen to the videos. I just, I put them together. The case may be. Man, when I heard that, damn, it just took me back. Like the first thing, when you say you love me, it doesn't matter. Yes, that's a vibe, man. That's a whole
good old paper thin.
Yo, dude, that's a whole fucking. You know what's crazy is that I'm going back to that. I'm going back to that sample. I'm gonna fuck that sample up. Like when I get back into the studio. No. Listen, when I get on my shit, that's one of those that I'm gonna fuck that shit up. I'm gonna fuck that
Holla
shit
at
up.
me. I got some more bars for that one.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, listen, you heard it here first. So when I sit down and be like, yo, listen, I need that. I want that 93 feel. I want that feel
sir.
when okay.
Let me ask you this, because if I was to hear the music without knowing you from the West Coast, I wouldn't know you from the West Coast.
I've been getting that in my entire professional career as a rapper.
That the way it's crazy. I can't even explain it. When I first heard it, I'm like, damn, hold on, he's from. But you moved to the West Coast. Am I correct?
I mean, I was born in Tennessee, but my parents moved me to Los Angeles when I was 4 years old. So I'm a West Coast.
Yeah. You from the left side. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, I get it. Listen, this is part 2. This is number 2. Let's get into it.
This is gonna be the last. This gonna be the last one. This is gonna be the last one. Let's let the people vibe out to this one. This joint right here.
Yeah, listen, let us know what you think. Do not be shy. The homie's a big boy. He got hits anyway, so let the comments ring. Yeah,
hip hop, baby. Speak the truth.
That's it. Speak the truth. All right, you already know what it is. We'll talk about it on the other side. Let's get it.
Cultural entertainment, sucker.
That battle cry war chant. It's the symphony of urban misery. The whole game's an illusion.
Oh, that slaps. On the block, at the club, in the trap. Oh, that slaps. In the range, the coupe or the lack. Oh, that slaps. On the block, at the club, in the trap. Oh, that slaps. In the range, the coupe or the lack.
Passport, that stamp. Global dynamics, my expansion team camp. Crazy with the voltage, a rare amount of amps. Victory parade on my caravan of champs. Celebrate the escalator, elevator, hella raider. Black and silver, even 49er love. I'm from Lake of LA, you can count the titles up. That rap. That battle cry war chant painted on track. Best of the Rorschach test to the chest. I do it from the west, but I'm claiming the map. Light a match up, like the fuse then. Try to catch up, so amusing. Rock Science, Golden State heavyweight. Patient but never wait, I create to devastate.
Oh, that slaps. On the block, at the club, in the trap. Oh, that slaps. In the range, the coupe or the lack. Oh, that slaps. On the block, at the club, in the trap. Oh, that slaps. In the range, the coupe or the lack.
Hey hip hop, what's populating? Put your passes up, I'm confiscating. The whole game's an illusion. These new booties is confusing. The pictures they painting, delusions. This, that slap, get you back to grooving. Straight in your vein like a transfusion. It give you that boost to get you on your grind and the time to let loose. So what's on your mind? It's that feel good. You know that boom, clap. It's all hood, it's that slap. Why the underground feel isolated? I'm trying to stick around like dilated. Pop cats come around and get annihilated. Plus leave looking like they got violated. Who is he? Ask about your boy, I get busy. Turn that track up, matter of fact, light a match up. Oh, that slaps, that slaps. On the block, at the club, in the trap. Oh, that slaps, that slaps. In the range, the coupe or the lack. Oh, that slaps, that slaps. On the block, at the club, in the trap. Oh, that slaps, that slaps. In the range, the coupe or the lack. Let me fuck with your ear for a minute. In Cali, make sure your windows ain't tinted. Police pin us, and they all out to get us. Cause we stump a nigga in the ground like don't be a menace. Los Angeles, I'm a born again sinner. Since back when the cell phones and TVs had antennas. A music boom bap, bump and bang. And if it slap, girl, let your panochas hang. Yeah, this the symphony of urban misery. I'm a superstar, you another unsolved mystery. I'm fixed to be right back on Avalon a century. Teaching these freshmen a little watch baby history. These bitches be wishing they was always kissing me. Cause I'm on stage getting paid like medical weed dispensaries. Turn this shit up, now nigga get up. Black Silk rockin' Raz, now you hit up. Oh, that slaps, that slaps. On the block, at the club, in the trap. Oh, that slaps, that slaps. In the range, the coupe or the lack. Oh, that slaps, that slaps. On the block, at the club, in the trap. Oh, that slaps, that slaps. In the range, the coupe or the lack.
That battle cry war champion.
This the symphony of urban misery. The whole game's an illusion.
That battle cry war champion.
This the symphony of urban misery. The whole game's an illusion.
That battle cry war champion.
This the symphony of urban misery.
RecBoys. Entertainment, sucker.
You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec, Black Silver in the
What up? What up?
And that slap. That slap.
Yes, sir.
That slap. The whole interview. That slap. You
Good time.
Absolutely. Yo, listen. Listen, we're gonna have to get you back on. Chris is
yeah. I was not enough time to break to have a dope, even doper conversation than we already had, especially with somebody like you who has so much history. I'm actually, it was crazy was I reached out to Tash before the end of the new year because we had an end of the year wrap up when we invited a couple of independent artists who was on throughout the year who received recs on all their videos to come spit 16s. And I had reached out to Taz, and I'm like, yo, you wanna come on a live and listen to them and shit. But he was doing something around that time. He was Oklahoma or some shit, like I forgot, he was somewhere. He said, I'm kind of busy right now. I'm like, all right, bet.
Yeah, no doubt.
But maybe we could do something where we get two of y'all together and we invite, because we thinking about doing it once a month. So we invite the independent artists up and maybe bring on some people. We've been doing some other stuff where we do Battle of the Beats, where we bring on producers. We bring on Jimi Kendrix to actually help us host one of those events. Bring up Phantom of the Beat. That's who would be crazy. I think a UMC and Black Silver on some shit might be a little.
Yo, you know what's dope about both of them is they.
If y'all don't have something already.
They probably do. I'm surprised if they.
You see the smile on his face?
Not only that, those are the two that we brought on this. You guys never worked together?
We haven't, but mutual friends have suggested it.
Yo, listen, you guys are guys.
I'm gonna text him as soon as I'm done with the live. I'm gonna text. He's on the show in a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna put him on the spot.
Really? Again? Nice. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah. But yo, listen, you guys rap different. And it's dope that you guys have that left side culture but you've always stayed true to the origins of hip hop, which you don't see. Which is, and I credit people from the Midwest, the West, the South, where they take hip hop and they make it themselves, like their music. But y'all do it in a way that it pays so much homage.
Got to, man.
To us. And guys like us, we appreciate that. You get what I'm saying? Like, because we understand that you're from that culture and we get it in what you're saying, but you're hip hop.
No doubt.
If that makes sense. You're not West Coast, you're not down south, you're not Midwest, you're hip hop.
I've ran into a lot of people over the years, man. A lot of them being people that I'm a fan of, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking specifically about a lot of East Coast MCs. And as I'm very humbled that a lot of them have told me that, because I'm being me, but bullshit aside, I was hoping it was received that way. So to hear it from people that I respect so much is always, dope.
Oh, no, yo, listen, dude, Eddie went last. My G, like, yeah, ain't nothing else to talk about, dude. Like, yo, my nigga rap. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, like, it's weird because people see this and they see Black Silver. We've been promoting since Sunday, and they go and look you up. And they're like, all right, it's this cat from the West Coast. And then they see all your accolades is from the West Coast. And then when they hear your music, it's like, whoa, this guy is one of us. He's one of us. You get what I'm saying?
No doubt.
So we appreciate you. And listen.
Only time people really know I'm from the West, just off the music, is because if I say some local shit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, they don't really get it right away.
Or the beat. The beat might swing it, but the two that we played tonight, I mean, that's sample heavy. Like that's what we do over here. Like that's New York thing. Like we sample scratching, the West samples instruments. Like they said, like
right.
Yeah. So to hear the scratching and then coming from the left hand side is like, oh shit, this shit might have been some shit that came out of the Bronx that we never even heard of. Like we overlooked.
Yeah, but to intertwine it too, like with the sample at the beginning, like a lot of that will go over people's head. You know what I mean? But yo, King, we appreciate your time. I don't know if I told you, but this show is tonight over in Canada, Guadalupe, Germany, and Ohio. So salute to the people out there in Culture Shock Radio, Tattoo Shop Radio, Cuzzo FM, and Culture Shock Radio. This plays out there tonight.
WAP Talk Guadalupe.
WAP the music as well. 10 p.m. tonight.
Dig it. Yeah, hey, we did a lot of talking during this whole conversation about East and West, and I just want to put it out there that first of all, it's all love. It's a hip hop thing on mine. And with that being said, I need everybody to keep their ears open because me and your boy Rusty Jukes got a project, and it's sick. It's sick. So just look for that in 2023. All right, word. Shouts to Rusty, man. What up?
Dope. Yo, listen. This is my part of the show where I get the official drop of the drop. We on the left-hand side, my G. And you like 3 hours behind, so it's like 5 o'clock. It's about to be rush hour. I need that official in the studio with the RecBoys drop from Black Silver. Let me get it.
Yo, it's nothing. Yo, West up. It's your boy Black Silver, the Navi, in the studio live with the RecBoys. What it do? Light a matchup.
Nice. Yo, listen, I needed to light a matchup because you ain't say that shit all day, all interview. And I did my research and you've been saying that shit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to definitely get that light the matchup because we light it up over here. Yo, listen, Big Dog, we appreciate you. Much respect. We're going to get you back real soon because we're not done.
No doubt.
I got some more questions.
Y'all got my direct, man. Just reach out.
I appreciate you, King. Appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Absolutely. Shout out to Big Rod too, man.
Yeah. Yo, Rod, I'm at you later, kid.
Nice. All right, my G, be safe.
No doubt. Y'all be well. Peace.
Nice.
Real quick, let me fix that because I messed up earlier. Shout out Cuzzo FM.
Hold on. Let me get him up there for you. Let me get what you want. Cuzzo? You want Cuzzo? That's what you want?
Yeah, we're going to go Cuzzo FM Germany. We're going to go to Tattoo Shop Radio Ohio. Culture Shock Radio out there in Canada. WAP the music out there in Guadalupe.
See, I got WAP out in Guadalupe. My bad, CEG.
Yeah.
I got you. We gonna fix it, but we trying to get it right. We trying to get it right.
I can't forget my homie out there blazing my radio out there in New York. You already know, catches there Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But yo, dope show, man. It was crazy because as I had mad notes, you know what I mean? And we didn't even get into it all. Dope conversation. I'm gonna make that link for Gabe. Make sure we make that happen for Gabe as well.
Shout out to Finally TV. They in the building.
Salute to Finally TV. Next week, man, we got the man, the myth, the legend of the 845, Mr. Drawzilla. You know what I mean?
The captain.
Yeah, he coming back. This guy, when I reached out to him, like, yo, we need you back on. You know what I mean? He was like, you sure? Yeah, because we ain't even get to touch the tip of the iceberg with him and everything he has accomplished, everything he's doing, everything he's still doing. You know what I mean? How he's evolving and changing with today's time of the game.
Yo, listen, Chris, you gonna tell him or you want me to tell him? Or you just want it to be a surprise?
I don't know what you're talking about.
We got a new game, nigga. You know exactly what I'm talking about, nigga. Chris want to do the games, so he's sitting there. Yo, listen, I'm hyped because Chris don't be telling y'all this shit. He be on my pause, but he be on my ass about shit like, yo, man, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. And he be so calm and cool and collective. And I'd be excited. I'd be ready to get this shit going. But we're thinking about bringing a new game to the show next week. So if you guys are interested and you want to know what we're talking about, pull up. Drawzilla, be ready, my G. Be ready. Look at me. I am the captain now. All right. So
yo, listen, don't be doing no cheat shit like you be doing with the guests, man. Be lining the questions up. You thought he was gonna know everything about Ice-T. Salute to Black Silver. It wasn't. You be trying to get them to win.
Fucking think about Ice-T. Oh shit!
That's my yo. I can't wait till we get him back on. It's just gonna be dope. But yo, man, dope show. Salute to everybody who's tapped in, everybody who likes the show. Comment. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the YouTube page. In the Studio with the RecBoys. Everything in the Studio with the RecBoys. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Everything on social media. Go subscribe, man. A bunch of content is coming out. Dope interviews just like tonight, and a bunch more lined up for the rest of the year. So you already know we on this mission to catch Rec.
You want me to give it to him one more time?
You already.
Imposters with bad posture. We back. It's the RecBoys to set you straight. Think about what I just said. All right, in the studio. We out. Deuces. Easy. See y'all next week. Let's get it.